programs. Welcome back to ArcNeo Reviews, and welcome to a special and unexpected video. Long story short, a friend found some stuff being sold on a site, not eBay, not stolen or whatever, but he found some of the new Transformers core Kingdom figures being sold, placed an order, and ended up hooking me up with one of them. So today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy Core Class Vertebreak. And yes, I'm even pulling in the packaging for a second because I managed to get it off completely undamaged. It's very cold where I live, and that basically made the glue just give up around the edge. So yeah, we're going to do that thing, just kind of show you what the packaging looks like. I love the artwork of Vertebreak there on the card. That is so cool looking. Here on the side you can see it says Core Class and a bunch of other things. I don't even know what's going on with that. That looks like a printing error or something. In the back you can see product shots. It says 14 steps. I'm going to contest that because this is actually a very, very simple figure. So I feel like they padded out the steps, count there a bit. But that out of the way, here we have Vertebreak. And as you can see, he is very, very small. Or she, I don't actually know what's going on here. There is no kind of bio on the card. I miss card bios. But yeah, it's an awesome little skeletal dinosaur. I cannot identify what kind of dinosaur this is supposed to be for the life of me. I'm also having a hard time getting it to focus. But it looks really neat. I really, really dig this little design, actually. You do have some posability in this mode. The head can tilt up and down. The mouth can open and close. Worth noting, the mouth is that kind of soft rubbery plastic they use, and the mouth was basically stuck when I got it, so I soaked the whole head in some hot water for like 30 seconds. That just got things a little bit more pliable so I could start the mouth moving, and now it moves just fine. But so if yours is stuck, really tight and you're worried about messing it up, hot water, heat things up a little bit, see what that does. The arms don't actually move, unfortunately. They are just molded in place. But you have a ball joint at the hip and at the ankle, as well as a hinge at the knee. So you do get some pretty good leg articulation, actually. Get a 90-degree bend at the knee. Get some tilt and rotation and stuff out of the ankle. Can do the dino splits. And then the tail is just kind of in place, but since it's the weapon, you can, rotate the sword on its peg if you want to, move the tail. But yeah, pretty simple. Nice little bits of molded detail here and there. Hopefully the camera's focusing decently enough for you to see. Lots of detail on the head sculpt. The head sculpt is incredible on this little thing, actually. So, transformation on this, super, super easy. Go ahead, pop off the tail, straighten out the legs, take the dino arms, and they will just fold back like that. The robot arms are actually pegged in right there, and I do want to give credit the way that they kept these bones and everything going down to keep it a little more coherent, even though it is just, arms under the beast mode. But you'll go ahead, just bring them up a little bit, get them unpegged, bring those out to the side. Come to the back here, you'll fold down this back panel, which can be a little a little tricky to get at, but let's bring that down. Make sure you've got the dino mouth as closed as it gets. You'll bring that down, and there's a little notch right there on the bottom of the head that will peg in right down there, like that. Bring this panel down. That will expose the Predacon insignia. Oh, how I have missed that Predacon insignia. Then there's a little cutout right here underneath the head. That will slot on right over there. So just bring the head up and over that. On mine it doesn't sit too well, but good enough. Then just close the little back panel up. And there you have Vertebreak in robot mode. And I really, really like this design, actually. This is, you know, the Beast Arrow is what was going on in Transformers when I started. So, seeing something return to the Beast Formers as I know them, with, you know, heads in the torso and just arms hanging off the back, this makes me so happy. Really, really great head sculpt there. If I can get to focus, the one problem with reviewing small figures and why I so rarely review small figures, you can even see the head is sculpted so that it looks like it's in the bottom jaw, even though it's not. It's actually a pretty neat touch. A lot of detail there on the chest. Excellently tampoed little Predacon insignia. I mean, other than, you know, the kind of shoulder and arm sections on the back, this is, you know, a pretty clean transformation. Doesn't even really end up too gappy from the side, which is nice. Posability wise, the head is now on a ball joint, so you get, you know, some tilt, you get rotation. Things are hindered by the shape of, you know, like these little protrusions by the side of the mouth, but you do get some pretty decent posability. And obviously you can move it up if you unclip it. Like I said, mine won't really stay clipped, but whatever. Ball joint for the shoulder. It would be full rotation if this wasn't back here, but you know, you get a good bit of rotation. You get outward, you get 90-degree bend at the elbow, you get rotation. It's standard ball joint stuff. The legs are literally exactly the same. All they did was straighten out and go down. So it all looks really neat, actually. You can go ahead, give him the sword, or I guess maybe that's more of a whip weapon, but, you know, either way, the tail's the weapon. Very classic Beast Wars style, which I like. If you don't want him using the weapon, see, it's a little hard to show on camera, but there's two ribs right here. You'll see they're molded a little differently on each side. Then on the bottom of the tail, there's this little section. What you do is you go ahead and you get that lined up, like so, and the bones will actually interlock in such a way to lock the sword, whip, thingy, whatever, on his back. So you get some pretty effective little weapon storage there. So yeah, really, really simple figure, very, very small, but I'm super excited both to see like these tiny, basically Legends class figures come back. Again, now they're called Core class, whatever. They're cool. I'm really liking the whole skeletal dinosaur thing. That's also really neat. So overall, yeah, this guy is really cool. I've been seeing a lot of people in different Facebook groups posting, you know, I guess these core figures are soft release out now, potentially at least. So, you know, keep your eyes peeled. You might be able to get a couple of these guys, you know, in the next couple weeks. And this one at least definitely worth picking up if you get a chance. So, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you next time.